On Sunday, you gave the paper of NEET 2023, and today we are going to discuss the solution of that paper. So, hello everyone. On Sunday, you gave the paper of NEET 2023, and today we are going to discuss the solution of that paper in very elaborate form. Each and every question of physics we are going to solve, and we are going to explain the concept behind it. If we talk about the paper of physics, so paper was very easy, right? And it was relatively easier than last year paper. And if you guys remember, you must have solved last year paper too. So the paper this time was directly formula based. Very surface type questions were there. Okay, the paper was very easy, and I hope you all have performed very well in the paper. Okay, now let us discuss the paper of physics. So question number 1 is that the magnetic energy is stored in an inductor of inductance 4 microhenry carrying a current of 2 ampere. So energy is asked in the inductor. Energy is given by the formula half Li square. Value of inductance is given to you 1/2 into 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 into I square. I is 2 ampere, so square of 2 is 4. Right? 2 ones are 2 twos are 4 twos are 8. 8 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. Joules, or you can say 8 microjoules. So option 1, 8 microjoule is correct. My second question is saying that the half-life of a radioactive substance is 20 minutes. So half-life is given to us 20 minutes. In how much time the activity of the substance will drop to 1/16th. So activity is dropping to 1/16th of its value. Okay, activity is dropping to 1/16th of its value. Half-life is 20 minutes. Half-life means that substance has reduced to half of its value, right? So if the substance is dropping, its activity is dropping to 1/16, that is 4 half-life. Yeah. So 4 half-life means 4 into T half, that is 4 into 20, 80 minutes. Direct question it was. Most of the questions are direct here. Next question, it says that the temperature of a gas is minus 50 degrees centigrade. So see, here the thing is, we have to convert the temperature, and I have told it several times in the class too that temperature will be taken in Kelvin. So temperature is given in centigrade, converted to Kelvin. So Kelvin is equal to minus 50 plus 273, that is 223 Kelvin. To what temperature the gas should be heated? It is asking us the temperature, so that the RMS speed is increased by 3 times. So we all know that Vrms is directly proportional to under the root of temperature. Yes or no? Right? Yeah. And it is saying that RMS speed increases 3 times. RMS speed increases 3 times. So that means Vrms new, or let me call this that V dash RMS is equal to 3 times Vrms. That's what we need to do. For what value of temperature will it be possible? So this means that 223 to 16. Your answer will, when you will calculate it, it will come out as 3295. Okay, again very easy, direct formula based question. Next question is, in a series LCR circuit, L is 10 microhenry, capacitance is this much, resistance is this much, frequency at which resonance occurs. We need to find resonant frequency here. Okay. We need to, we have missed one question, question number 4. So question number 4 is the ratio of frequencies of fundamental harmonic produced by an open pipe to that of the closed organ pipe. So we have to calculate ratio of the fundamental frequency by open pipe to that of the closed pipe, and we all know that for open organ pipe fundamental frequency is given by the formula V upon 2L, and for closed it is given by the formula V upon 4L. V cancelled, L cancelled, answer is 2:1. Okay, very easy question. Next is, now the series LCR circuit is given and we need to calculate resonance frequency. We need to calculate resonant frequency. Now the direct formula of resonant frequency can be applied. What's the formula? F resonance is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under the root of LC. So FR is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under the root of LC. Yes or no? Everything is given. You can apply the value, convert this millihenry into Henry by multiplying it with 10 to the power minus 3. So 1 upon 2 pi into 10 into 10 to the power minus 3, and capacitance is in microfarad. Convert it. When you will solve it, the answer comes out as 1.59 kilohertz. So see here, radian per second is also given, but frequency is in hertz. Okay, this is omega anyway. So 1.59 kilohertz is the answer. Okay. Moving on, next question. It is saying in hydrogen spectrum, the shortest wavelength of Balmer series. Balmer series means n equals to 2. Yeah. And the shortest wavelength of bracket, for bracket n equals to 4. Yes or no? So I can directly apply the formula 1 upon lambda is equal to 1 upon r for Balmer into 1 upon 4, and 1 upon lambda dash is equal to 1 upon r into 1 upon 16, right? So this lambda dash will come out as, if you divide them, it will come out as 4 lambda. Direct calculation. So option 3 is correct. Fine. Next is the angular acceleration of a body moving along the circumference of the circle is. Please see, we have discussed in the class that how many types of acceleration a body possesses when it is performing circular motion. Yes or no? Right. Here it is talking about the angular acceleration. So if body is moving in a circular motion, its angular acceleration is always along the axis of rotation. Okay. So option 1, along the axis of rotation. Next question, an AC source is connected to a capacitor C due to decrease in the operating frequency. Please see, AC source is connected to the capacitor. So we need to calculate capacitive reactance. Yes or no? Capacitive reactance is 1 upon omega C, that is 1 upon 2 pi fc. Now it is saying decrease in the operating frequency, that means this frequency is reduced. Xc is inversely proportional to frequency. If this frequency is reduced, so Xc is going to increase. And now the options are capacitive reactance remains constant. No, this is wrong. Capacitive reactance decreases. No, it increases. Displacement current increases. Now please see. Current. What will be the current here? Drift and displacement current here both will be same. So if it is talking about displacement current, it will be just the same case as that of drift current. Current is equal to V upon R. And here the role of R is being played by Xc. Xc is increasing, so current is decreasing. Yes or no? Xc is increasing, so current is decreasing. Clear? So which option? Option D is correct. Now the error in the measurement which arise due to unpredictable, please see, unpredictable fluctuations. That means fluctuations are not systematic. They are random in nature. We do not know how they are occurring. Okay, they are random. Unpredictable fluctuations in temperature and voltage supply are, see, first option, random errors. We don't know the source of error. It is occurring. Next question. It is saying that if the galvanometer, P does not show any deflection in the circuit, then the value of R is given by, okay, I will solve it. So, this is 2 volts, 10 volts. Now see, galvanometer is not showing any deflection. If galvanometer is not showing any deflection, that means no current is flowing here. Yes or no? Current is not flowing through this branch. How does current flow? Current flows due to potential difference, right? And if no current is flowing in this branch, that means there is no potential difference. If there is no potential difference, that means potential across this branch, let me call it as CD and let me call this as AB. Potential across AB is equal to potential drop across CD, right? So potential drop across this resistor will be 2 volt. Then only they are in same potential and no current will flow. Fine. So this is at 2 volt. Now the current will start from this battery and it will flow down. I. That's how current is going to flow. Yes or no? What I need to do is I have to find the value of R. Now please see, current will be 10 minus 2. Current is equal to V upon R. So current is flowing through this resistor, that is 400. So that is 8 upon 400. Right. And the same current is flowing through this also. Same current is flowing through this also. What's the voltage here? That is 2 upon R. 2 ones are, 2 fours are, 4 ones are. So R comes out as 100. Okay, very easy question, very easy and basic. Okay, so that's it. Now moving on to question number 11. Question number 11 is, it is saying that the potential energy of a long spring when stressed by 2 centimeter is U. Okay, so U is equal to half kx square. X is given as 2 centimeter, so 2 square. Okay, so 2k is equal to U. This is given to us. If the spring is stressed by 8 centimeter, now spring is stressed by 8 centimeter, so half k x square, right? 64 and upon 2, that is 32. So U dash is equal to 32k when it is stretched by 8 centimeter. So it is saying the potential energy stored in terms of U. In terms of initial potential energy, you have to tell how much will be the potential energy stored. So please see, this is 32 times K, this is 2 times K. So U dash is 16 times U. Yes or no? 16 to the 32. So option number 1 is correct. Moving on. Next question is, it is saying that a vehicle travels half the distance with the speed of U and remaining distance with 2U. Okay, so there is a vehicle and it is moving, it is traveling and it is covering a journey. Okay, initially its speed for half of the distance was U and for another half it was 2U. So see, distance is equal. And what is it asking? It is asking average speed. We have to calculate the average speed. So direct formula. No need to apply any concept. Average speed, direct formula. What is the direct formula? When the distance traveled is equal, it is 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2. So now you can apply 2u into 2u upon u plus 2u. Okay. So you will get what? 4u square upon 3u. U cancelled. So 4 by 3 times u. So option 4, 4u by 3 is correct. Fine. Moving on. Now, next is your assertion reason sort of question. 2 statements are given. Yeah, we will first read those statements and then we will see. So, statement 1 is, photovoltaic devices can convert optical radiation into electricity. So, what happens in photovoltaic devices? When light is incident on it, it radiates what? It radiates electron. So, movement of electron means that current is going to flow. So obviously statement 1 is absolutely correct. Statement 2, Zener diode is designated to operate under reverse biased breakdown. Do you remember this graph of Zener diode? It operates under reverse breakdown condition, obviously. So this statement is correct too. But these 2 statements are not interrelated. Second statement is not the reason of first statement, but individually both these statements are correct. So we have to choose the option. Statement 1 is incorrect, wrong. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, absolutely correct. Fine. Question 14, it is saying that a bullet is fired from a gun at the speed of 280 meters per second. Fine. In the direction 30 degree above the horizontal. Something like this. Okay. The maximum height attained by the sea. Direct formula of maximum height you can apply. What is the formula? Easy questions they have asked. H is equal to u square sin square theta upon 2g. Maximum height attained, it is a projectile, but upon g. Yeah. H is equal to u square sin square theta upon g. It is a projectile. Values are given. This is 280 square sin theta. Sin 30 is 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 is square upon g, that is 9.8. Only calculation was involved. Solve it, you will get 1000 meters. Option A, 1000 meters. Next question. It is saying two bullets are, just a minute. Okay. So, 2 hydrogen. Okay. Yeah. The question was now not okay. Right. So it is saying two masses are there, and the masses are m and 9m. They are placed at a distance of r from each other. So two masses m and 9m placed at a distance of r from each other. Fine. M and 9m are placed at a distance of r from each other. So now, in the line joining two masses, there is a point where electric field is 0. Fine. So we have to find that what will be the value of potential at that point. So we know from the concept of electric field even that it is saying that gravitational field is 0. I said electric field, sorry. Gravitational field is 0. So gravitational field is going to be 0. So obviously the point will lie closer to this mass because the magnitude of mass is small. So let us say this is x. So this much is r minus x. Yes or no? So if there is a direct formula, I have told you how to find the direct distance x is equal to r upon under the root of n plus 1. Right? And n is what? Number of times the second mass is greater than the first mass. So this is m, this is 9m. So in place of 9. Yes or no? Right. On solving, you will get approx r by 4. So x comes out to be r by 4. And this will be r minus r by 4, that is er by 4. Now we know the distances. We can directly find out the potential. Potential is equal to minus gm for first mass upon r by 4. And potential for this will be minus G into 9m upon er. You can solve it. On solving, you will get minus 16 gm upon r. So option 4. Next question. It is saying that the maximum wavelength of X-rays produced by an electron accelerated through a potential difference of V volt is proportional to, so direct formula of X-rays, proportional to lambda is inversely proportional to under the root of V. So option D is correct. Now Venturi meter works on the principle of directly they have asked Bernoulli's theorem. Okay. Now it is saying that resistance of a carbon resistor, they have not given it in the conventional form, they have just modified it a bit, but no problem, we will convert it into conventional form. So they have given it as resistance, they have given as 22,000 plus minus 5% ohm. Right, we will write it in the conventional form. So the color of the third band, the same thing BB Roy. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Third band is orange. Nothing to do here. Third band, option 4, orange. Okay. What can be more simple? Not even a single question is here till now, and when I will solve the entire paper, you will see not even a single question. Questions are lengthy, few questions are lengthy and they could be avoided. There are one or two where you have to use a bit of concept, you can leave them, they are in section B. But not even a single question which involves a higher level of thinking or some high concept or mixing of concept, no such thing is there. Direct question, even formula feeding questions are. Anyway, next question is the amount of energy required to form a soap bubble of radius 2 cm from a soap solution is nearly surface tension of the soap solution is given to you. Now people who have just studied surface tension, even they can solve it. Yes. For soap bubble, surface tension is given by the formula. The formula of surface tension is E upon A for water bubble. For soap bubble, it will be E upon 2A. You need to find energy. So energy is equal to S into 2A. Yes or no? Surface tension is given to you as 0.03 Newton per meter. So now you need to calculate the area. Radius is 2 centimeters. Pay attention. This is sphere. The soap bubble is spherical in shape. So 4 pi r square you will apply and you will convert radius into meters. So I am solving it here. So S is 0.03 into 4 pi into r. R is 2 centimeter. 4 pi into 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. Right. On solving, you will get 3.01 into 10 to the power minus 4 joule. So 3 point option C. Okay, that's your answer. Clear? Next, it is saying a full wave rectifier circuit consists of 2 PN junction diode and a center taper transformer, capacitor and load resistance. Now see, we all know what full wave rectifier does. It converts AC into DC. Yes or no? Transformer is there to provide with the voltage. Load resistance, you will obtain load resistance. You will obtain output here. Capacitor is there. Okay, so it is asking which component removes the ripple. Now see, even if you do not remember the circuit of full wave rectifier containing capacitor, no problem is there. What is the work of capacitor? It stores the charge and it spills out the charge at one moment. So when it is spilling out all the charges at a single moment, so ripple formation won't be there. It minimizes the ripples. So who is minimizing the ripple? It's capacitor which is minimizing the ripple. Net magnet excuse me, a bit of sore throat. So net magnetic flux through any closed surfaces. It is asking what will be the net magnetic flux through closed surface. Everyone knows that magnetic flux in a closed surface is zero because there are magnetic monopoles are there. Yes or no? Basic formula. Option 2. Next question. Question number 22. It is saying work function of cesium, potassium and sodium. So cesium, potassium and sodium, their work functions are respectively 2.14 electron volt, 2.30 electron volt and 2.75 electron volt. If incident electromagnetic radiation has an energy of 2.20, now a radiation is incident and its energy is 2.20 electron volt, which of these photosensitive surface may emit photoelectron? Now see, it is very easy. You are providing with this much energy. So material whose work function is lower than this energy, it will emit electron, it may emit photoelectron, yes or no? Rest of them won't be. So for potassium, it is 2.30. It is greater than the energy given, it is not going to emit. Sodium, it is 2.75, again greater than the energy given, it will not emit. Cesium, it is 2.14, work function is 2.14. So work function is smaller than the energy provided, so it can emit. Answer is cesium. Cesium only. Right. Next question. A football player is moving in the southward direction. South. Okay. And suddenly turns eastward. Suddenly turns east. The force that acts on the player while turning is, now please see, if he is moving in the southward direction and now he is turning towards east, that means his motion in the south has stopped. His motion towards south has, you are moving in a particular direction and then you stop moving in that direction. So what does it mean? Motion was in a particular direction but you have stopped. That means a force is acting in the opposite direction. Because according to Newton, a body continues to be in a state of rest or of uniform motion until and unless an external force is applied. So if you are moving towards south and you stop the motion in that direction, that means a force is acting in the opposite direction. So this force is acting towards north. Okay. Now, if you start your motion, towards a particular direction, how can you start a motion towards a direction or towards any side? You can start the motion when you apply the force. Without force, you cannot perform motion. So now this player is moving towards east. That means now the force is acting along east. Yes or no? Right? Now the force is acting along east. So it is asking us that what will be the force? North and east, obviously. This will be the direction along northeast. Northeast. Right, along northeast. Okay. Next question, very easy. This was even without applying the formula of change in momentum, you could have done it. We have to calculate equivalent capacitance of the following. Now this is what to say. These two are connected in parallel. So in capacitor what happens? Capacitance will be added if they are connected in parallel. So 6 microfarad. And this will be in series with it. Like this. 3 microfarad and 6 microfarad in series. So 6 into 3 upon 6 plus 3, 18 upon 9, that is 2 microfarad. Okay. Next question. Nothing there to explain. Questions are so easy. So an electric dipole is placed at an angle of 30 degree in an electric field. Okay. So there is a dipole which is placed at an angle of 30 degree in an electric field. And the intensity of electric field is given as 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb. It experiences torque is given to us 4 Newton meter. The magnitude of the charge we need to find Q. If the dipole length of the dipole is given as 2L is given as 15. Okay. Torque is equal to P cross E. Yes or no? Torque is 4. In place of P, I can write Q into 2L. E is 2 into 10 to the power 5. Right? So, Q will come out as 4 upon 2 into L is 2L is given to us, sorry. 2L is 2 centimeter, that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 2 into 10 to the power 5. 2, 2, 4 gone. Here and 2, yeah. 1, 2L, na? So the option will come out as 10 to the power minus 3 means micro. So this will go to the numerator. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 coulomb to millicoulomb. Yeah, option 1. Solve it. You can get it. No, calculation is also very easy. Rapid formula feeding. Question number 26. Gauss law in electrostatics. If closed integral of E dot ds is equal to 0 over a surface, then the electric field inside the surface is necessarily uniform. The flux line entering C. If electric flux is 0, that doesn't mean electric field is going to be uniform or electric field is going to be 0. What is flux? It is number of electric field lines passing through the cross-sectional area of the surface. So if flux is 0, that means number of lines entering is equal to number of lines coming out. Number of flux lines entering the surface must be equal to number of flux lines leaving it. Option 2. Next question. YDAC. In YDAC, now there are two statements given. We have to choose. So if the screen is moved away from the plane of the slit, angular separation of the fringes remains constant. Now see, in YDAC what it is saying? It is talking about the angular fringe width, not the fringe width. Angular fringe width. Now angular fringe width is equal to what? It is given by theta. That is the point that we have to remember, that angular fringe width is given by the theta. And what is the formula of theta? What is the formula of theta? Angular fringe width. Question number 27. Theta is equal to lambda upon small d. So the thing that we have to pay attention to is that theta is not proportional to d. It is not related to capital D. What is the capital D? Distance of the screen, not related to capital D. So if you are moving the screen away or you are bringing it closer, angular fringe width is not going to get affected. So that's what statement 1 is saying, that angular fringe width will remain constant. So it is correct. It is next is, if the monochromatic source is replaced by another monochromatic source of larger wavelength. Larger wavelength means lambda is increased and theta is directly proportional to lambda. If this increases, theta also increases. The angular fringe width decreases. No, it is wrong. It will increase. So which option? Statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is false. Option D is correct. Okay. Next question. So this is the circuit. Please see, no need to apply KVL or something here. Two sources, two battery sources are here connected in series. So net EMF 10 minus 5. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the current. I is equal to V upon R. Total resistance, all three are connected in series. So 1 plus 7 plus 2, 10. 5 upon 10, 1 upon 2, that is 0.5 ampere. No need to calculate the direction also, because only one option contains 0.5 ampere. Okay. Next question. It is saying the ratio of radius of gyration. Pay attention, it is asking ratio of radius of gyration, not the moment of inertia. Okay. Of a solid mass sphere capital M and the radius r about its own axis to the radius gyration of thin hollow sphere, same mass. Okay. So 2 upon 5 mr square will be moment of inertia. 2 upon 3 mr square. 2 cancelled, r square mm, all these cancelled. So 3:5. But this is the ratio of moment of inertia. It is not talking about moment of inertia. It is talking about radius of gyration. So mk square is equal to I. So k will be, m is constant, forget it, root I, directly proportional to root I. So answer will be root 3 upon root 5, but it is not given in the question. So I think this will be a bonus question. Anyway. 30th. It is saying a 12 volt 60 watt lamp is connected to the secondary of the step down transformer. Secondary means from here we obtain the output in the transformer, and primary is the input source. Anyway, whose primary is connected to the AC mains of 220 volt. So primary voltage is 220 volt. Assuming transformer to be ideal, the transformer is ideal. What is the current in the prime? See, it is talking about the ideal transformer, and in ideal transformer, what is the condition? For ideal transformer, repeated it several times in class. And even if you just use your common sense, ideal means work input is equal to work output. Yes or no? Power input is equal to power output. Right. So output power is given to us 60 watt. So we can take this output power and input power. So input power is 60 watt. Now it is asking us what is the current in the primary winding. So V input or V primary, because primary is the input source na. V primary into current of the primary is equal to power. Yes or no? Input power. Power is 60. This is 220 into IP. So IP comes out as 3 upon 11. When you will solve it, so 0.27 something, option 2 is correct. Okay. Moving on. Question number 31. Light travels a distance x in time t1. So light is traveling distance x in time t1 in air. Okay, this is done in air, and distance 10x in time t2 in another medium. What is the critical angle for? Oh my god. Direct question, such a direct question. Directly asking critical angle. Sin C is equal to what? Mu rarer upon mu denser. Yes or no? Sin C is equal to, sorry. Sin C is equal to mu rarer upon mu denser. Anyway, I can solve it like this. Okay, solve it. Mu1 upon mu2. Mu1 will be C upon V1. This will be C upon V2. What is V1? Multiply x into T1. X T1. What is V2? Multiply the distance with time 10x T2. So C upon x T1 upon T upon 10x T2. C cancelled, x cancelled, 10 will go to the numerator, 10 T1 upon T2 is equal to mu1 upon mu2, yes or no? Hence sin C is equal to mu1 upon mu2, so C is equal to sin inverse of mu1 upon mu2, which is 10 T1 upon T2. So this option 1. Okay. Things couldn't have been more easier. Things that have been taught in class are directly asked, not even the depth. Okay. So let a wire suspended from a ceiling, okay, from a rigid support and stressed by a weight W attached to its free end, the longitudinal stress. Directly asking longitudinal stress. What will be the stress? Stress is Force upon area, here weight is applying the force, area is A. Okay. Next question. It is saying a Carnot engine has an efficiency of 50% when its source is at temperature 327. Okay. T1 327 degrees centigrade. We have to find T2, temperature of sigma. Efficiency is equal to 1 minus T2 upon T1. Efficiency is 50%, converted in fraction 1 upon 2. 1 minus T2 upon T1. And one more thing, you have to keep the temperature in Kelvin. To convert it, so 327 plus 273, that is 600 Kelvin. On solving, T2 comes out as 300 Kelvin, that is 27 degrees centigrade, because options are given in degree centigrade. Option 2. Direct formula of Carnot engine. Question 34. It is saying a metal wire has mass this, radius this, length this. Maximum possible percentage error in the density. Error propagation. Density is mass upon volume, and here when we are multiplying, divided the thing, so error propagated gets added up. Volume can be found out by multiplying. Radius is given, pi r square into L. You can do area into length, will give you the volume. Anyway, when you will calculate it, it will come out as 1.6%. Calculation was there, nothing else. Now it is saying in a plane electromagnetic wave traveling in the free space, the electric field component oscillates sinusoidally at the frequency this, amplitude this, then the amplitude of oscillating magnetic field. Now we have to find the amplitude of oscillating magnetic field. How to do it? Everyone knows. 35. E naught upon B naught is equal to V. E by B is equal to V, where V is the speed in the medium. Here the medium is air. So E by B is equal to C. Yes or no? So B is equal to E naught by C. E naught is given. Okay. 48. This is the frequency. Do not put the frequency here. C is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Solve it, you will get 1.6 into, okay, this option D, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay. Next, a bullet from a gun is fired. Now this was a sort of question, section B has started. So now questions will become a bit of calculative, nothing else. So here it is saying a bullet from a gun fired on a rectangular wooden block with velocity u, when bullet moves in by 24 centimeter to block. You could have left this question, it is calculative. Okay, along its length horizontally, velocity becomes u by 3. Further penetrates into the block in the same direction before coming to rest. Exactly, the total length of the block will be, see, loss in kinetic energy we can calculate, and whatever will be the loss, if we calculate the penetration, it will be equivalent to the length. Yes or no? By this method we can solve. Okay, loss in kinetic energy can be calculated by half mv square minus half initial. Initial is u by 3. So m u by 3 square. This is equal to loss, that is delta ke. Calculative, nothing else. Anyway, moving on. Now this is a figure shown to us, and what is the equivalent focal length? of the combination of the lenses. Please see. Question number 37. This was easy question. This you could have attempted. Right. This is R1. Okay. R1 is equal. New one of this is given as 1.5. Two is given as 1.6. You have to calculate the equivalent focal length of the combination. Now pay attention, guys. This is your one equiconvex lens. Yes or no? And please look here. These are two plano-concave lenses. Yes or no? Plano-concave. Combination of two plano-concave will give you a biconcave or equiconcave lens. So instead of considering these two as two plano-concave, take them as equiconcave. 1 upon f equivalent will be 1 upon f of this equiconvex lens plus focal length of equiconcave lens, right? Right. Now how to calculate them? Direct formula. F1 is equal to R by 2, and since it has got refractive index, so refractive index C. This will be R1 upon 2 into refractive index, that is 1.5 minus 1. F2 will be, this formula I have discussed in class anyway. R2 by 2 and refractive index is 1.6 minus 1. Put the value of R1 and R2, put it here. Okay, now when you will put the value, F1 comes out as, F1 will come out as 20 centimeter, and this will come out as your F2. F2 comes out as 100 upon centimeter. 1 upon f equivalent, just calculation, nothing else. So 1 upon 20. Now this is what? This is concave. So minus times 1 upon 100. So it will not be 16, I think. Oh, this will be 100 upon 6. Sorry, 100 upon 6. Calculation error. 6 upon 100. 5 minus 1 upon 100, obviously. Minus is showing its concave nature. Answer minus 100 centimeter. Why? Because this is 1 upon f equivalent. F equivalent comes out as minus. Anyway. Next question. Question 38. It is saying a horizontal bridge is built across a river. A student standing on the bridge throws a small ball vertically upwards with the velocity this. The ball strikes the water surface after 4 seconds. Height of the bridge above water. We have done such question in class. I said that a boy is standing on a building and he threw the ball upwards. Okay, the ball then came down. So what's the height of the building? And in place of building, they have used bridge. Anyway, question is calculative. It is bit lengthy, but conceptually it is very easy. That if this is the bridge and this is the boy standing here, so he throws the ball upwards and ball falls down in a river. Okay, so we have to calculate what will be the height of this bridge. Fine. We have to calculate this height. Now let this total height be capital H. From here ball is going to fall down, so this will be the free fall. From here ball is going to perform the free fall, right? So first ball is going to move up. Let us say T1 time is taken by the ball to move up. How is T1 given by? Time is equal to T1 will be velocity along y-axis upon g. Direct formula is there. Yeah. This is given to as 4g is 10, 2 by 5. 2 by 5, 0.4. So 0.4 seconds it is. T2, let T2 be the time when ball reaches this top and then it is falling down. It is doing free fall. So let us say the time taken by the ball to fall from here to here is T2. Yes or no? We can calculate T2 how? Because T1 plus T2 will equal to total time taken by the ball to move from this boy's hand and fall down in river. That will be the total time T, and total time T is given to us as 4 seconds. See, 4 seconds. So T2 will be 4 minus T1. T1 is 0.4, so time comes out as T2 comes out as 3.6 seconds. Yes or no? Right? T2 comes out as 3.6 seconds. How to calculate T2? It is doing free fall. For free fall, time is given by under the root of 2 times height upon g, 2h by g. Right? Put the values. 3.6 is equal to under the root of 2h upon 10. Solve it. H comes out as 64.8 meters. We have done this question in the class. So many questions, at least 13 to 14 questions that we have done in the class. They have just changed the language and the same questions have been. Anyway, so 6.4, 64.8. Here, this fourth option. So wait a minute, what are they asking? This 6.4 now, wait. The height of the, we have calculated capital H, but we do not need to calculate capital H. They are asking us height of the bridge. Let us say small h. We need to calculate a small h, right? Very easy now. They are asking us this height of bridge. Let me call it small h. Fine. And the distance till which the body is moving, let me call it as h dash. H dash will be u square upon 2g. U is given to us as u is 4 upon 2g. 4 into 4 upon 10. 1 are 2, 2 are 2, 2 are 2, 5 are 4 upon 5. 0.4, 0.8. 0.8. So h minus h is the total height. See, I have taken it as h. Minus this height h dash will give you the remaining height. H will be h minus h dash 64.8. Question was lengthy, but it was easy. Okay. Fine. Let's move on. Next question, 39. The ninth is that the xt graph of a particle performing SHM is given to. This is xt graph. Here time is taken, here x is taken. This is 0, 2, 4, 6, second and this is fine. So acceleration of the particle at t equals to 2 seconds. How to do such questions? SHM, this is favorite spring block system. Let us draw a spring block. This is the mean position. Okay. Now you see at x equals to 2, body is present. Body has performed its maximum displacement. Maximum displacement means body is present at the extreme position. This is mean position. Body is present at extreme position. They are asking you what will be the acceleration of the particle at the extreme position. So when body is present at extreme position, force acts in the opposite direction, minus F, opposite to that of displacement, and acceleration is what? It is due to force. So acceleration is also in the opposite direction, minus A, but all the options are in minus form, no problem. We need to calculate acceleration now. Acceleration is given by the formula minus omega square x, and omega is equal to 2 pi upon time period. See, this is one cycle, so time period is 8 seconds. So omega is 2 pi upon 8. 2 1s are 4, the omega comes out as pi by 4. Omega comes out as pi by 4. Very basic question, that's why what to say. Anyway, then solve. Minus pi by 4. You can calculate the acceleration. Minus pi square. X is how much? X is 1 into x. X is 1. So minus is indicating the opposite direction. Pi square upon 6. The answer. Okay. Not even a single question which I could say that okay, this was conceptual. Till now we are on 40th question. 10 questions are left, but no such question. Very easy to. Okay. A satellite is orbiting just above the surface of Earth with the time period of capital T. If D is the density of the Earth and G is the universal gravitational constant, then T pi upon GD, direct formula of the time period 2 pi upon under root GM into R to the power 3 by 2. Fine. Now values are given, please apply. Density is given to us. Okay, in place of mass, density is given. Density is equal to mass into volume. So mass is equal to density into volume. Okay. So 2 pi in place of density, I can write mass, I can write density into volume. Volume is what? This is spherical 4 by 3 pi r cube. Yes or no? Right. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now into r to the power 3 by 2. Now please see, this is r cube. R cube. Don't be in a haste, solve it properly. Under root r cube means what? R to the power 3 by 2. So this r cube and r to the power 3 by 2 is gone. Yes or no? It is gone. This is 4. When it will come out of under root, it will become 2. So 4 and 2 is gone. This is 4 upon 3, that is under root 3. When it will go to the numerator, it will become root 3. Right. Upon under root GD. Yes or no? I can write root pi as root pi into root pi. Here I have root pi. Root pi gone. So I have root 3 pi upon root GD. It is asking me 3 pi upon GD, square it. 3 pi upon GD. So it will become T square. Just calculation. Option 3. Okay. Next question. This was very easy. You could have attempted it. Anyway. Net impedance of the circuit. Oh my god. They are asking you to calculate net impedance. Under root R square plus XL difference XC whole square. Whatsoever is greater, subtract from that. Apply and solve it. Z comes out. All the values are given. 5 root 5. Option D. Next question. It is saying the radius of innermost orbit of hydrogen is 5.3 into 10 to the power minus 11. Pay attention. Innermost orbit means ground state. First orbit, ground state. R is directly proportional to n square. Formula. So, orbit, okay. So, R of third orbit upon R of first orbit will be what? R is directly proportional to n square, that is 3 square upon 1 square. Yes or no? So R3 is equal to 9 times R1. R3 is equal to 9 times R1. And R1 is given as, see, it is saying the third allowed orbit. So R3 will be 9 into Armstrong 0.5. Multiply it 0.53. It is given na 5.3 into 10 power minus 11. But answers are given in Armstrong. So I converted it into Armstrong. So 0.53 into 10 power minus 12. That means 0.53 Armstrong into 9. Just multiply it. You will get 4.77 Armstrong. Very easy question. Okay. Next question. Question number 43rd. It is saying we have to calculate electric potential for the dipole at the axial position. My god. You will calculate for minus q. It will be minus because potential is a scalar quantity. Then calculate for q. It will be positive because potential is a scalar quantity. Okay, I am doing. So at P will be q2 minus q. It will be minus kq upon the distance. See, this much distance will be 3 and this is 5. So 8, right? And this is positive. First let's write positive. So kq, this much distance is 3, this is 5, 5 minus 3, 2. kq upon 2. kq upon 2 divided by 100 minus, this is 8. kq upon 8 by 100. Right? Solve it. 3 by 8 kq. So this option second, 3 by 8 kq. What to say about the pit? Like, now I have lost words. Cutoff will be higher. Now it is saying a wire carrying a current I along the positive has length L and okay, B is given to us. Okay, we have to calculate the force. 40 force, that is equal to I L cross B. That's the force, right? So it is given as it is along x-axis, so I cap, so let length be L. I cap, length is along x-axis, into b, value of b is given to us, that is 2i plus 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 4k cap. Yes or no? When we are calculating force on a conductor placed in a magnetic field, what we do? Current into cross product of length and magnetic field. Length is along the x-axis. It is kept along x-axis. It is written in the question. So that is why I took length as L, and along x-axis means I cap, and magnetic field is along x, y and z direction. Value of magnetic field is given in vector form. I placed it. Now what I have to do? I have to do cross product, right? I have to do cross product. So I cross I is 0. I cross j is equal to k. So I am writing now I L. I cross I will be 0. I cross j will be k. So 3k cap. And I cross k will be minus j. Minus will become plus. So 4j cap. IL 3k cap plus 4j cap. Now it is asking magnitude. Okay, magnitude means find out the magnitude under the root 3 square plus 4 square IL. That is 5. 9 plus 16, 25, 5 IL. Option D. Okay. Forty-fifth. Saying calculate the maximum acceleration of a moving car so that a body lying on the floor of the car remains stationary. Static friction. Okay. So body, there is a car. We did it like we have done questions on truck. Place of truck, it is saying car. You assume truck. There is a body lying here. So mg is acting in the downward direction. This is moving. Yes or no? Okay. If this is moving, that's how frictional force will be there. Right or wrong? A max. When we did friction, we directly did anyway. Even if you don't remember, what will be the A max? Here frictional force is acting. So frictional force upon m, force is equal to m into a. Right? Why is body not moving? Because frictional force is preventing the body. Yes or no? So which force is preventing the body from moving? Frictional force. So frictional force divided by the mass of the body will be the acceleration. Yes or no? Frictional force is what? Mu n. N is what? This is n. Normal reaction, it is equal to mg. So mu into mg upon m. M cancelled out. Mu into g. So A max comes out as mu g. Mu is given to us 0.15. G is 10. 1.5. Okay. Very basic question. Till class 9th level. Anyway. Two thin lenses of same focal length. Okay, focal length is same. That means f1 is equal to f2. But one is convex, other is concave. If this is convex, so that means its focal length is positive. It is concave. That means its focal length is negative. Okay. Calculate the equivalent focal length. 1 upon f equivalent is equal to 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2, but f2 is negative, so minus 1 upon f2. Focal length is same, so 1 upon f minus 1 upon f, that will be 0. What will be 0? 1 upon f equivalent. So f equivalent will be infinite. 1 upon 0 is infinite. Yes or no? Infinite. Okay. Oh my God. Next question. We have done exactly same question in class. They have just repeated the equation. Due to this wire, what will be the magnetic field? Out, inside, inside, outside. Okay. Cross, cross, dot. Remember? Directly writing the answer here. Option 1 will be correct. Next, 10 resistors, each of resistance R are connected in series to a battery of EMF E and internal resistance is negligible to a parallel to the same battery. Value of N will be 100. For the following logic circuit, the truth table is. So, what is this? This is AND. This is NOT. 2 NOT and 1 NAND. So we can simply form the truth table. Okay, I am forming. A, okay, E, then A dash, B dash. How do we write it? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. A dash will be 1 1 0 0. B dash will be 1 0 1 0. Now A dash, B dash are fed into NAND. A dash and B dash are fed into NAND. Drawing it here. Fed into NAND means A dot B and then A dot B bar. Yes or no? So what is A dash? 1 1 0 0. This is B dash is 1 0 1 0. Multiplication A dot B 1 0 0 0. Its complement will be 0 1 1 1. Output will be 0 1 1 1. Check where it is given. Option C 0 1 1 1. Okay, wait a minute. 0 0 0 1 0 1. Yeah, this is wrong. This is correct. Option 1 1 1 0. Fine. See now, from output you judge. They have written in different order. When A and B are 0, output is 1. When 0, output is 1. When first input is 0, second is 1, output is 1. See. When first input is 1, second is 0, output is 1. When both are 1, output is 0. Okay, last question. The resistance of platinum wire at 0 degrees this and this at 80 degree. Temperature coefficient R is equal to R0 1 plus alpha T. You can solve it. Answer will come out as 3 into 10 to the power minus 2. Option 4. So I think in this paper 135 to 135 140 even more could be easily possible in this paper. Anyway, doesn't matter. At least we learned something from this. So don't lose hope. Okay, and prepare for next year if this year was not good. Okay. So thank you everyone. Take care. Bye.